Hello there. Welcome back to the Great American Stampin' Show. I'm Jodi Reinert. I am one of 4 competitors in this stamping contest, and we had so much fun with you in season 1. We've been on a little bit of a holiday break and are very excited to be back for season 2. So I want to take just a minute and talk to you about what's going to be the same and what's going to be different in season 2. So in season 1, we chose a stamp set for each episode, and each of the 4 of us created a project with that stamp set. So this time, we're going to change it up just a little bit. For season 2, our focus is products. So every episode, we are going to focus on a product. We might, for example, today, our very first episode is punches. So we're going to be using different punches, probably different stamp sets, but we're going to focus on punches. We may do another one on something like watercolor pencils. So we'll be all using watercolor pencils, but with different stamp sets and colors and cardstocks and things like that. So what the season is going to be is like this huge tutorial of how to use a variety of our Stampin' Up! Products. So we are super excited to bring you that. So that's a little bit of a difference from season 1. What's staying the same is the whole process we're doing. So every other Thursday, we are coming to you live on on YouTube, on our YouTube channels to premiere our video for the week. There's 4 different videos for you to watch. You watch them, and then you go back and you vote for your favorite by giving it a thumbs up. And we always love comments and everything else too. So be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on a thing. And our schedule is every other week, every other Thursday, just like it was. So lot is staying the same. We're just tweaking a little bit our focus for season 2. So like I said, this time, this very first episode of season 2 is punches. And so you are going to see different punches that are in the new mini catalog, and you might even see some alternative ways to use those punches. I'm really excited about the card I have for you today. One other little thing I want to mention is that it is celebration time with Stampin' Up! And if you're familiar, if you've been around I've been a demonstrator almost 23 years. This spring it'll be 23 years, and Celebration has been a part of every single year. So if you are familiar with Stampin' Up!, you've probably heard about Celebration. For those of you who are new, Celebration is an awesome time where you can earn some free products. Like this little book is chock full of stamp sets, papers, embellishments that you can get for free when you order at least $50 with your demonstrator. So be sure to reach out to whoever your demonstrator is of the 4 of us with any questions that you might have about that. Okay, so here we go. Season 2, episode 1. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the quick and creative card I have for you for this very first episode of season 2. I am using the Heartfelt Hexagon bundle. It's on page 12 in our new mini catalog. I love this bundle. It's got some great images and some unique ones. So Mr. and Mrs., Let's Eat Cake, Sympathy, Love and Hugs, Hope Your Day is Filled with Joy. Just some good variety of sentiments, the hexagons and the outlines here, and then just some other smaller elements. So it's a bundle, it's a stamp set and a punch, because of course punches are what we are focusing on for this first episode. So I've got a few other things here. I've got Flirty Flamingo, Azure Afternoon, and Balmy Blue. These are the colors I'm using, and I love this color combination. So I am going to just pull out a couple of scraps in the Heartfelt Hexagon Punch, and we'll get a couple of those punched in the Flirty Flamingo and Azure Afternoon. Oh goodness, I just need a scrap. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just pop one of these out. Of course, this is the most basic and most obvious use for any of our Stampin' punches, right? Just pop out the shape that they give. But what's going to be extra special is the technique that I show you in just a moment to change the shape of that hexagon punch just a little bit. So this is balmy blue. I've got painted texture. Pretty sure that's what it's called, embossing folder here. And this is part of a 3-pack of twine. And it's got Flirty Flamingo, I think balmy blue, and lemon lolly. It's a 3-pack of twine that I've been using a lot. So I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back, press that into it. Let me take a look and make sure that they're similar here. And then I'll go ahead and put some adhesive here and press this one into it. And then I'll just go ahead and put adhesive all around the perimeter. I kind of use a little bit more adhesive than normal when I have embossed layers, just because it's a little less surface area connecting, and I want to make sure I get it good on there. So scoot that up, and I'll just set this down. And then the fun part. So this piece is basic white, and it is 2 1/4 inches by 5 inches. And what I'm going to do with this is, let's see, how do I want to do it? I'm going to start here, I think, and I'm going to pull it all the way up until the top is lined up evenly right there at the top of the punch. So you see the white cardstock right at the top, and I'm going to pop that. And then I'll do the same thing here. Pull this end through now. And this I'm going to do just right there. So I just take a little bit off of each end. I think that's about... yeah, that'll work great. So this is what typically punches. But when I do that little trick of extending it out of the punch like I just showed, that lets you make this a different, longer shape. And it just adds so much versatility. So again, instead of just sticking it in like this, you pull that end up so it only punches on one end and not the other. Super quick and easy to do. It just really opens up a whole world of creativity. Okay, this is one of the images in the Heartfelt Hexagon bundle, and I'm going to ink it up and just stamp it randomly. So I'll stamp it one time and then a second time, and just repeat that a little bit. So what I'm doing is in fact getting like 2 shades of this color. I'm going to stamp off here and then do a lighter one down there. Okay. And then I want to add the greeting that says, I hope your day is filled with joy. And I'm going to do that with Flirty Flamingo ink. It's great to work with photopolymer so I can see right where I'm going. So that will just go here in the center. And then there's a little like flourish-like image that I'm just going to stamp and add right at the top. I love this color combination. I have never ever used Balmy Blue, Azure Afternoon, and Flirty Flamingo. Ever have used those colors together until this project. So I can just set this right on here and it would be really cute. However, we have these pieces, remember? So what I want to do is put some adhesive on half of each of these, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. So this one, I'm going to put like this, and this one, I'm going to put like this. And I'm just creating a little border of color. I'm going to scoot this one down. Maybe not. Well, if you can't scoot it, this probably isn't even a big deal, but I just want it to be a little more even. So I'm just going to trim it a bit with scissors. It's not perfect, but it will do. I like it better, more even. Okay, so then the last thing is just to add some Stampin' Dimensionals. and add it to our card. Is this not such a quick and creative card? Like, you can just crank these out, and it would be super fun to do this layout with different colors. I just think it's an adorable card, and I absolutely love this bundle. All right, one more little thing to finish it off is these new rainbow adhesive backed dots, also in the mini catalog. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull out a few of these. I'll use a bigger one down here. So there's 2 different sizes in each of these colors, which is awesome. So I'm just adding the Flirty Flamingo, and there you go. That is my quick and creative card to show you a unique way to use this heartfelt hexagon punch. Other than just that obvious quick punch I did that gives you this size, you can also do that little trick to get it longer. So that's what I have for you for episode 1. I would love to have your vote. Give me a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. Be sure to watch all the other videos, and be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss a thing. Have a great day.